Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yokeman here. Welcome back to another episode of this Football Manager 2021 save here with Manchester City. And I said it was going to be an extremely difficult start to the season. I mentioned that. I said that in the last episode. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch it before you see the monstrosity that has been the start of our season. And the Champions League group that we got. It's not that bad. I also did make a mistake though. I didn't register Erling Haaland to the Champions League squad. Completely missed that one. Fluffed that one. You would have thought the glasses would have helped me with that one, but no. No, we didn't register him. So, results have been great though. The results have been absolutely cracking, and we're going to get into this one by starting and talking about Aston Villa. Now, I'm not going to blame the update. I'm going to try my best not to blame the update. We lost 3-1 to Aston Villa. We dominated 11 shots, 4 on target. Not ideal for us, but for their 4 on target, they scored 3 goals. For our 4 on target, we got 1, and that goal was scored by Haaland, which is nice, but 3 balls over the top. 2 in a very quick succession, 58 and 62nd minute, which I'm seeing happen all the time. Yeah, a little bit frustrating, that one. We followed that one up with a really good result against Watford, but it's what you'd expect. Newly promoted Watford, we managed to beat them 4-0, absolutely dominated, although still allowing them to have 9 shots, which is a bit of an issue, but more towards the end of the game. Sergio Ramos with a double in this one, as well as Erling Haaland, so it's nice to see the new boys performing well, but the frustration clearly just wasn't going to stop, as we then took on Liverpool in what was a very open and even game, although we did have the better of the chances. It was extremely close, but the frustration in this one is Haaland scores straight after Van Dijk scores, and then Bernardo Silva scores, and we looked fairly comfortable. To the point that even Kevin De Bruyne had a penalty missed. Cheers, Kevin. Had a penalty missed, and Jordan Henderson in the 89th, and then Lautaro Martinez in the 91st. So a minute in between goals made it 3-2 and Liverpool won the game. So you can imagine when we went 4-1 up against Arsenal with a double from Sergio Aguero and Laporte after they scored an earlier goal with Callum Chambers that my mood would be elevated. But surprise, surprise, Aubameyang and Lacazette score back-to-back goals with an absolute, 2 terrible decisions from Ederson to come for the ball, get nowhere near it and then score those goals. He got a 5.9 in this game. You told me you'd improved goalkeepers. You got a 5.9 as William in the 93rd minute of 3 minutes added on managed to get the goal to make it a draw there for Arsenal. I'm having a very good time. But full of optimism, we're going to go to Old Trafford today and take on Man United, our rivals, also the team that knocked us out of the Champions League. But it doesn't get any easier because after Manchester United, we play against Dortmund. And then after Dortmund, we play against Chelsea. Our group is Dortmund, Zenit and Başakşehir. Nailed it. And that's the situation we're in. I can't believe anyone who came up with these fixtures, you're an absolute, I hate you. I hate you. Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United, Dortmund, Chelsea. 5 games back-to-back against huge teams is just absolutely ridiculous, and we're really struggling to find our feet and our form with this new squad of players that are all trying to learn to get together. Let's also add in that 3 of those 5 games are away, and it's a nightmare. I thought we were going to come away with something at Anfield, and the game against Arsenal is very frustrating. On the plus side, some of the new players have played well, but we're still working on trying to get them all to play well together. It's not been a good start to the season, but this would be a perfect point to turn it around. Now, I am aware I don't have the Man United badge. I will have it. I've just forgot to put it back in. Dan told me how to do it, and I haven't done it. We'll get to it. Let's pick the side. Right, so we've had to rotate here a little bit due to some fitness issues, which, a lot of games coming thick and fast at the start of this season. So there is a bit of rotation, but we've got strong depth in the squad. Gundogan and Ward-Prowse coming in the centre there. And, I just hope Ederson has a better game. Really frustrating that he had such a bad game there. So you can see a little bit of fitness problems there, but not too bad. Again, though, struggling a tiny bit in the centre of the park with fitness, which is a bit frustrating, but that's one of the problems we have. We did have the opportunity to sign another centre mid, and we chose not to. And maybe I'm minorly regretting it now. I wouldn't know. I'm not. Badej will start up top instead of Aguero. Haaland is injured, which is really frustrating, as well as me not registering 7 days to 2 weeks. But he's had a good start to life. 2 games, 4 goals. So he's doing exactly what you'd expect. But now I need more from the rest of the boys. Well, this really could brighten up our start to the season if we were to go out there today and have a very good result against Manchester United. It really would brighten it. And there's a few players that have got to answer some questions and start playing better football, which would be nice. Now, I'm moderately okay with the tactic, so we will go back to 3D, just for you guys. And I think what we'll do is just a mix of 3D and 2D this season. I'm playing a little bit quick there, though, for 2D. You could play a little bit quicker on... you could play a bit quicker on 2D, but not on 3D. Man United, though, I think will fancy this game, and I'm not sure how we're going to do as Rashford fires that wide, and they've come out the traps instantly, haven't they? I'm just not sure how we're going to perform at the minute. It's not at the stage of rip the tactic up and redo things, but we're not miles away from that stage, because although we've performed fairly well in recent games, the balance of the team's just not been good enough, and we've not been fluid when it comes to scoring goals. Tuanzebe does brilliantly there to stop Badej getting through. We've not done brilliantly, so it's finding that balance, isn't it? It's finding that balance of the tactic, which sometimes takes you a little bit longer than with other tactics, and for some strange reason with this one, oh my God. With this one, the balance of defending just isn't really there as we go 1-0 down to Manchester United, and thoroughly deserved, as we're yet to have a shot and they've had 3, and we just allow them to play this cross in. Just allow them. Just say, go on, go and have it. Oh my God, Kyle Walker's turned absolutely inside down. Inside down, inside out, up and down. And yeah, there's always great news, isn't it? This is always good. Can we just restart the episode with a win, please? Let's see if we can climb back in. I don't know what's gone wrong. Go on, Raheem. Oh my God, what was that, Raheem? What was that? That's just not even close. We're 15th. We're 15th in the league. We really need to figure out the identity of this team, I think. All they do is Gaia will fire that in towards Raheem Sterling. Give it back to Gaia and fire that in, and it's not good enough. And here we go. Where Manchester United want to be, hitting us on the counter-attack with 2 defenders that aren't having great seasons so far. And Rashford nearly scores again. And I'm already at the stage now if we're going to change things. Right, so tweaked a little bit tactically. We're going to go with a cam instead of a DM. And I don't know. I don't really know what to tell you guys. The start to this season has just been horrendous. And sometimes finding form when you're not playing well is probably the most difficult thing to do. And we're absolutely at that stage at the moment. The boys are just lackluster. I mean, you saw the defending for the goal in a nutshell, the defending for that goal. And I think probably in between this game and the next live com, we're really going to have to look at this tactic and change it as Ward-Prowse nearly wins the ball back there. Look at this. It's too easy for them. It's far too easy for them. Just moving the ball around. We're letting them inside. Laporte does very well to cut that out, to be fair, but then we're all at sea again. It's straight back to allowing them to have pressure. Bruno Fernandes is in now, and it's well saved by Edison. He's having an all right game so far in this one, but we certainly are not. They are dominating us. Even the change of tactic has yielded no success for us. It's all Manchester United. We've got Dortmund coming up next. It's a bit worrying. We've got so many good players, yet we can't seem to get performances out of them. It's very strange. It's a very strange feeling at the moment that I'm having while using this squad. I thought it'd be really enjoyable with some of the players we've got, but they're not playing well. Kyle Walker now, though, if it's a good ball in, but it's not. And I feel like it should be better. But Emmy now, what's that? What was that? That was such a negative pass. He was trying to pass back. And Rashford now will just run through, and luckily Laporte is on the ball. Well, we're going to need a little bit of a Christmas miracle here, aren't we, to turn this around. They're absolutely dominating us. The 2 inside forwards, them going to like a 3 up top when attacking is absolutely tearing us a new one. And look, we're not even in this game. We're not even in it. 2 shots, 1 on target. We've not even arrived. They might as well have not got off the bus. Right, so we've tweaked a little bit here. Let's see if it yields any success for this second half. The lucky thing is, after that first half, we're only 1-0 down. So it does tell me that if we can do something in this second half, we'll be all right. But throw-ins like that aren't great for us. Laporte now, though, Gundogan. I'm just trying to get us on the ball a little bit more because I don't know what it is. What we were doing, we weren't getting on the ball enough. Emi Buendia now, Gundogan. I mean, this is all nice, but it needs to come for a goal. Oh, that's lovely! Sterling, mate. Raheem Sterling on a 6.3. Let's just bring him off. Let's just end his misery. Let's get on to Depay. We're not going to get many chances here at Old Trafford by the looks of it. So when we do, Raheem, I would love it if that wasn't what you did. Memphis there. Two-footed maybe? No, apparently not. Let's see if we can move the ball forward nicely now. We're playing all right football when we see us in highlights, I suppose. What are you doing, Gaia? I think Gaia needs to come off the pitch as well. I think Gaia needs to come off the pitch, as Sabata there will have a shot. I'm not sure it was on target. He's actually going to be brought off now for Edison Cavani. But Ruben Dias on a 6.4 as well. And just question marks all over the pitch, really. Oh, well saved, Edison. Edison's been the best player on the pitch for us. He's the reason we're still in this game. I'm going to change Dias now to a centre-back because whatever he's doing, it's not working for him. It's not working for him. And we're going to... What else are we going to do? I don't want to bring Gaia off, really. Let's drop him back a little bit. Let's tell him to play wing-back instead. And Kyle Walker's playing all right, so we'll leave him as he is. But some of these players should be performing far better than they are. Tonali's not playing well. Buendia's not been a revelation in this one. None of the team is performing to the standards you would expect them to perform to. We're actually going to go more direct with that. And slightly lower tempo. I might have to go attacking, but I feel like if we go attacking, it'll just leave us wide open for more goals. I feel like staying tight might make a bit more sense, but this stage, I'm at a loss. These boys should not be playing as badly as they are for what we're asking them to try and achieve. And unfortunately for us, they're playing very badly. They really are. They're playing awfully. And I think this second season might be harder than I expected. I thought with the money we had and the players we could sign, this second season would be a dawdle. Maybe that's on me for thinking it'll be a dawdle as Bruno Fernandes scores from an absolutely ridiculous angle. And he makes it 2-0. And you can't say that they don't deserve it because at this stage, Manchester City have only had 3 shots in this game. The pass completion's nice, the possession's nice. What we've done with it, I don't know what we've done with it. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. This is what we've done with it. Passed around at the back. Laporte now finds Emi Buendia. We need one, and we need one now if we're going to get back into this. Emi. Walker. It's got to be better. Ward-Prowse. Straight at the goalkeeper. That was better from us. That's the best we've seen so far. Emi Buendia now on a 6.2. And I don't know who should be allowed to stay on the pitch at this stage. I don't know who we should be allowing to keep, stay on the pitch because none of them really deserve to be here, do they? None of them really deserve to be on the pitch right now. None of them are playing well. Let's put Badej as an advance forward. And yeah, I mean, none of them really deserve to be playing this game, apart from maybe Laporte and Edison. Badej has got a 6.1. We've given him this opportunity. Don't get me wrong, it's a big game for an opportunity. Nelson Semedo, he's got to be offside. How is Cavani not offside there? Yeah, I think that's going to be... I was going to say, Cavani's definitely offside in that situation. But even going attacking now hasn't really changed what we're doing. We haven't stepped it up a gear. In fact, to the stage now where we'll probably go to key with this. We'll go to key with this because I think this is over. We don't need to worry about this one. We just need to move on now and move forward, hopefully, with something. Us achieving something. It's not a good corner. I think I'm going to have to set up corners now. I think what we've got just isn't working. I think we'll actually have to set them up. Laporte now. Walker. Gundogan. Ruben. You've not had a great game, Ruben, so I'm nervous when you're on the ball. Tonali. Can he do? This is all well and good, boys, but we're 2-0 down. We're supposed to be playing on attack. Why are we passing the ball around at the back? And then Laporte, absolutely shocking pass. Oh, we get lucky, though. They've made a bad pass. Gundogan. Why is this so slow? Why are we playing so slowly? Ferran Torres now comes on and finally does something. Ferran Torres... Oh, he gets to the byline. He should have crossed that in sooner, but why are we just dawdling on the ball? We're just passing it around as if we're not 2-0 down. Gaia will put that in there, but it's not good corner. Like, your base corners on this year's game are really bad. They're really, really bad. And, yeah, I mean, what do you say to the boys after this one? As we might concede another goal there from their corner, and well done, Edison. Well bloody done, Edison. Ruben Dias now. God awful. God awful. What a terrible ball out by Ruben Dias. What a terrible ball out. And it's going to give Manchester United an opportunity here to find another goal, and Alex Telles was. And it's 3-0. It's 3-0, and we're slowly running out of ideas here. We're slowly running out of ideas. I'm just hoping it's the start of the season we're having. I really do. But these boys, in every game we're having someone have a dreadful performance. Today it's Badej. And we really didn't get going there, did we? We deserve absolutely nothing from that. Look at that. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Well, I was really hoping that was going to be the game where we turn things around, but a very, very, very bad start to the season here for Man City in 5th with only 4 points. And staring down the barrel of 3 Premier League defeats already, we only had 4 all last season. I don't know what is going on, but we're going to go away now, and hopefully after the Dortmund and Chelsea games, because they're coming thick and fast, these difficult matches, we can figure out what is wrong. I know what's wrong. Defensively, we're conceding tons. We conceded 4 against Arsenal, 3 against Liverpool, 3 against Villa, and now 3 against Man United. In 4 games already this season, we've conceded 3 or more goals, and that is exactly where the problem is. We're going to go back to the drawing board. We're going to recoup. We're going to remake this tactic. And hopefully when I come back, we're looking at some very good results. And this Man City team performing to the standard that they should be. You know, I apologise for this result against Manchester United. Dreadful one away at Old Trafford. But I thoroughly believe that we can bounce back. Anyway, guys, I appreciate the support on the series so far. If you are enjoying me struggle on this season at the start, then please smash the thumbs up button and hit subscribe if you're new around here for more content. Take it easy. I'll see you when the form's better, hopefully.